Started again. They keep touching my property. My property's not in their way. Means you didn't have to bump your body on my stuff though. Okay, that's not good. You have enough space. You didn't have to bump your body on my stuff. I think you did that intentionally. So I'm a Nigerian. They say they're going to kill me, drive me crazy. This is how they killed my mother. I've been trying to sue U.S. immigration, and they said they're going to beat me and drive me crazy. I'm a Nigerian gay. So this woman just came in, and she was rubbing her butt up on my stuff. They've been stealing all my stuff. I don't know where you're from, but don't participate in any genocide. The Mexican president said they called one of our citizens crazy and shoot him dead here in America. So stop it already. Stop it already, and you're very rude. You could have apologized. There's enough space for you to get in instead of rubbing your butt on my back. So you could speak English. You know, since they're going to be harassing me. She came here, you know, and she was pushing her butt on my back. You know, and nobody's about to be trying to sexually stimulate me. So they're harassing me. You know, they say they're going to be killing us immigrants, beating us up. They drove my mother crazy, killed her in Bellevue Hospital. She's from Nigeria also. Our own daughters that were born in America set her up. My mother said they were into like life insurance policy fraud and inheritance scam. So I was just here eating, minding my business. I almost choked on my food. I hope you can see the food falling all over the floor. And she came, you know, and was rubbing her butt on my back. You know, she was pretending like she was asking someone a question. You know, so there's some black Americans say they're going to be killing us Africans and stealing our money. It started when I wanted to sue U.S. immigration. The immigration arrested me when I was a child. You know, so I was trying to sue them for wrongfully arresting me. All of a sudden, a black American that was going to help me, regardless, some black Americans had the police go and choke him dead. The black Americans were punching me. Before they killed American, I used to sleep on the train. While I'm sleeping, boom, bam, boom, on my face. You know, and all of a sudden, a black American that was going to be helping me, Arizona, they went and they sent the police to go and choke him dead. So some black Americans are attacking immigrants, you know, and some of them are from the Caribbean and from Nigeria. So I believe Eric Adam is also sponsoring these people. It's a black American that went to prison for prostitution. When he was 12 years old, he was into prostitution in Brooklyn, and they put him in prison and said, we always steal money from prostitutes, you know, older women. He was helping them get men, you know, and him and his gang would steal the money from the women. So they put him in prison while he was 12 years old, Eric Adams. And he came out of prison when he was an adult, joined the police, and they said they promoted him to the head of the police department, someone that just came out of prison. Then from there he became mayor. So he has heard this about me, and he has also joined in with the black Americans trying to kill me. They said they're going to kill me and steal the money I'm trying to get from immigration. They said they're going to claim I adopted children from black America. I'm a gay. Why would I be adopting children from anybody? I'm a gay. I was born a male. I'm trying to become a woman. So they brought this woman to be rubbing her butt on my back. So this is sexual abuse. You know, she sounds like she might be from Haiti. So some Asian and Caribbean and Nigerian black Americans, they say they're going to get me angry and beat me and kill me and claim I'm a crazy African. I'm always bothering people, you know. And they said they're going to then find people to go and lie. They adopted so many children, so any money should go to the children I adopted. I didn't adopt any child or children. So my mother's daughters who were born here moving with a black American gang. One of the daughters married a black American soldier who used to punch my mother and beat my mother, and they finally killed my mother. So they're killing us immigrants. My mother's daughters are using drugs. So they said they're going to use my mother's daughters to lie. That, you know, I adopted so many children. I'm 45 years old. I'm from Nigeria. I was born a boy. I'm now a girl. I didn't adopt anybody's child. I've been homeless for 16 years. Where would I get the money to adopt children? But they said when you die, they can go and lie against you in court. I've been homeless begging for money on the street. Where would I get money to adopt children? Who would adopt their child to me, a homeless person? I can't even take a shower. You know, they say that they're going to steal money. So they've been trying to get me killed. They say in the black American community, Here in New York City, inheritance scam is at a high rate, especially in Brooklyn. So once a black American dies, many people will go and start making up lies that the person owes them money, and people that will, if the person has a house, they'll say the dead person sold them the house before dying. So inheritance scam is very rampant here in New York City. And this Eric Adam, while he was mayor also, he was telling the police to be arresting homeless, and the police will be trying to arrest me while I'm sleeping. They'll say, wake up, you can't sleep here. Late at night. Can you imagine not being able to sleep? This Eric Adam, this was what he was doing for 4 years. They've always let homeless people sleep on the train. But for the 4 years Eric Adam was mayor from 2022 to 2025, once I'm sleeping, the police will come. Get up, you can't sleep. And they were trying to drive me crazy. For 4 years I couldn't sleep at night. They told us that once the train reached the last stop, everybody has to get out of the train station. So this train, once it reaches like Bay Ridge, the police will come and wake everybody up. Say, get up, leave the train station. You know, late at night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I won't be able to sleep. You know, so this Eric Adam, and the court has told them to stop doing that, but this black American was torturing me. They tried everything possible to kill me, you know, and Biden got him arrested. I was telling people to call Biden that this Eric Adam, in the past 4 years, and before Biden left office, Biden got Eric Adam arrested. So he was collecting bribes from other countries, you know, trying to interfere in the U.S. government. But Trump became president and released Eric Adam. So please donate to my Cash App NYC Homeless. You know, they don't let us make like this. I always go and send videos, you know, post videos online begging for money. So they always try to get me angry, so that if I get any money from the video I post online, they can claim. On my way to post the video, I was fighting them on the train. I scared them from the train, and they want some of the money from the video. You know, so they're setting me up. This Eric Adam is the one hiring these people. You know, him and Al Sharpton. I've been contacting them for the past 4 years, so Eric Adam and Al Sharpton, say, you know, my friend that was helping me, Eric Garner, that you all know also, I said, I have the evidence. I just give him court papers to give to the police when I killed him. Can you please inform your people and the court that have evidence that Eric Adam and Al Sharpton don't contact me back? And they know Eric Garner family. So why don't they want Eric Garner to get justice? So it's the black Americans that called the police to kill Eric Garner. And this Eric Adam may be part of it to get money. They said that here in America they sometimes create fake accident to get money. It's called ghetto lottery. So I suspect this Eric Adam, he may have been involved. He knows the Eric Garner family, and he used to work with the police department. They said the police that killed Eric Garner, one of them wore a t-shirt saying D-Day. And they killed him in July. My birthday is in July. And they killed him on the same street where I just met Eric Garner and gave him court papers. So I'm suspecting Eric Adam, who was a prisoner that became a police officer, and they make him head of the police, may have gotten his family member killed just to make money for the Eric Garner family. You know, because I've been contacting him, I have information that could help Eric Garner get job, and Eric Garner doesn't contact me back. You know, so they're stealing money from the New York City government. I'm like, why wouldn't you want information I have? This Eric Garner didn't contact, he was mayor for 4 years. And he knows the Eric Garner family. I'm like, you know, and the government lost the Eric Garner's case on purpose. All the witnesses like me said, we're all complaining, they never let us testify. You know, and they gave a huge sum of money to the Eric Garner family, and they all kept quiet. You know, so they're starting to kill people for money in America. Please donate to my Cash App NYC Homeless. Even Cash App doesn't let me withdraw my money. People have donated $11 so far. I've been begging for money for many years. So people have donated money, $11 so far to my Cash App. I guess that's how much people care about anything, you know, relating to an immigrant like me. You know, but Cash App is not letting me withdraw the money, it's rejecting my bank card. So you can also use RIA Money Transfer Service, RIA, My first name is spelled B as in Brooklyn, A as in Apple, B as in Brooklyn, A as in Apple, T as in teacher, U as in university, N as in Nancy, D as in David, D as in Edward. My last name is spelled O as in Orlando, L as in Larry, A as in Apple, B as in Brooklyn, O as in Orlando, P as in Peter, O as in Orlando. My birthday is July 8, 1991. So if you're sending me money through Ria Money Transfer, use the no ID option, because the police has arrested me in 2019 when Eric Adam was borough president. I used to go back for money in front of his office in Brooklyn, and the staff used to chase me away. And soon the police arrested me, here in Brooklyn, and stole my green card, stole all my ID. And this Eric Adam went and started posting. Because when I used to go back for money in front of his borough president office in 2019, the staff would tell me to leave their neighborhood. They don't want me begging for money in their neighborhood. And I tell them, stop discriminating against me. I'll tell them in Ohio when Nigerian became mayor, and I tell them in Iowa they're letting undocumented immigrants have driver's license. I said, please stop discriminating against us immigrants in New York. And so the police was trying to arrest me anywhere I go. And after they finally arrested me, one day on July 2019 on Bay Ridge Avenue and 4th Avenue, people were recording it. I have the video on my YouTube, and they stole my green card after they arrested me, stole all my belongings, and went and locked me up in a psychiatric hospital. So when I came out of the psychiatric hospital, this Eric Adam, released a press message. Say, you outsiders, go back to Ohio, go back to Iowa. We don't want you in New York. New York is for black Americans like him. To let me know, it was the one that called the police on me, and they almost killed me that day. He's a former police officer, and the people were telling me, once they kill me, my mother's daughters will inherit all the money, because my father is dead, my mother is dead, killed, or both of them killed. Since I've been trying to sue U.S. immigration and the police. So they said my mother's daughters who are born in America will inherit the money. My mother has another daughter in Nigeria, Funke. That one tried to throw me out of the window as a baby because she was angry that my father is different from her father. So they may give us some of the money, and they said, and they're going to go lie that I was adopting children while I was alive. I didn't adopt anybody's child or children. And they're going to lie that I'm part of a religious cult. They may even try to take my sperm to produce children. And this is how my mother's daughter will share the money among all the other killers. So they'll be hiring people to get me angry, and I think they're promising these people money. But this woman, she sounds like she's Asian, and I know she was holding the door at DeKalb Avenue for a long time. I was eating, so I didn't want to record with my phone. I was eating, and she was holding the door for a long time. She was asking somebody a question, but there's no space for her to get in. She's not that fat. She's not even fat at all. And also, she turned her back towards me. Started boom, boom. Started doing like this. Towards me. Doing like this towards my back. Like she was having fun. With her butt. You can see my shadow on my image on the mirror. She was hitting my back like that. Boom, boom. I'm like, this is sexual harassment. I said they're going to get me angry, sexually abuse me, so they can kill me. So please, even early this morning, I was on the N train. Some black Americans surrounded me, and there was another homeless guy, and they were saying these two homeless people stink. And the only other homeless guy looked very neat. He's a Spanish guy. He didn't stink. I don't even mean you can accuse me of stinking. I've been homeless for 16 years. I don't even stink, that much, I brought a soap. I normally shower. I don't have a place to shower, but when I go to the bathroom, I don't naked myself. I try to quickly use the soap just to wash my face. I bleach my skin, and the soap helps with bleaching. But they don't always even let me use the soap. And those black Americans came on the entry and went around on J Street. So they planted black Americans like Caribbean around J Street and DeKalb Avenue. Some of my belongings I left it by DeKalb Avenue in front of the train station, and I just saw it. They throw everything all over the floor. I chain locked it to a pole, and they always, throw everything on the floor. And I guess they want to be tripped. They want my belongings to trip them after they throw it on the floor. So they said they're going to steal any money. I win from my lawsuit trying to sue U.S. immigration. There's a police camera on Flatbush Avenue Extension and Fulton Street by the DeKalb Avenue out train station. The police told me I have too many belongings. So some of my other bags, I went and chain locked it to the pole. And anytime I go to check my bags, they would have thrown everything on the floor, because I use a strong chain lock. They can't really break it in pieces. So they would dishevel my bag and leave it slanted so they can trip over it. So they're going to find a way to rob me. Say we Africans, we sold black Americans into slavery, and they're going to get the money from us, do all kinds of killing us, robbing us. So there's a black American gang, they're abusing us, black Africans. Another African I used to talk to is also homeless. He said one day when they found out he's also African, so they came and stole his green card, stole his passport. They stole my green card, stole my passport. So my mother said even before I drugs killed her, she used to be in a shelter in New York City. When they discovered she was African, they were stealing all our immigration document also. You know, so this was going on. So please go into my Cash App, NYC Homeless, or do Real Money Transfer. I gave you my name earlier. My birthday is July 8, 1991. I used the no ID option. I don't have any ID at the moment. So this is what's going on. So they are harassing me non-stop all day long, and this man is not helping me either. He's also compromised. He's friends with black Americans, Lolita James and Eric Adams. They all go to our Sharpton Church. You know, so they put me on the back burner. They don't have to do nothing. Even Governor Okwa contacted him. She's also friends with Eric Adams. So there's some black Americans attacking me. So they're going to drive me crazy. And you know, when Eric Adams was mayor, you know, as soon as we homeless people are sleeping at night, he told the police to wake us up. So we have to get out. As soon as the train gets to the last stop, you know, and they were just engaging in unwarranted provocation, so they could arrest me, give me a criminal record, and get me deported. I'm a Nigerian. So these are some black Americans attacking Africans on the train. I believe Eric Adams hired them. I've been exposing him. That is very corrupt, and he hires black Americans to attack me, and some Caribbean women. A Caribbean woman was rubbing her butt on me on the train. She was using her butt to rub me, my bag, and the bag was touching me. That's sexual abuse. So I'm a gay, and they are saying they're going to keep abusing me so they can beat me and kill me. You know, she was rubbing her buttocks on me on the train. So the train has a spy camera, but the head of the MTA is a black American. Demetrius Shilo, the president of MTA, is a black American. And I've been telling him, sending email. I see him in person, tell him it's not helping me either. So black Americans are attacking immigrants on the train, hiring people to be rubbing with their buttocks on immigrants on the train. You know, so this is what's going on. So FIFA are contacting you, we don't care. For many months now. And people tell me they're going to kill me. Even this Trump, I criticize him. And he's been saying Iran wants to kill him. And he was telling people if he goes, he will take people with him also. So I used to go to Trump Hotel in Atlantic City in 2011, and they were duping me. The machine there, casino machine, was adulterated, was stealing money from customers, stole some of my money. I recorded everything, and they called the police on me, and they banned me from coming back. You know, so since then I've been trying to sue Trump. And Ghana was going to be helping me, and the police has finally killed them. You know, and then Trump became mayor, but I have all the evidence that he was duping people in Atlantic City. And the U.S. Senator McKelly said they have evidence also that was duping people. So when Trump is afraid, once his presidency is over in 2 more years, the prosecutors in New Jersey will use me as a witness against them. So I believe he's going to fake his own death and get out of office. You know, because they said the Iranians will kill him. So they've already tried to kill him twice already. They said they sent someone to shoot him, and he moved his head and it only touched his ears. So I believe they said Trump is friends with the FBI, so they want to fake his death and make it look like he died in office. This is how Trump has been saying he's afraid of the Iranians. So this Trump has been saying he's afraid the Iranians will kill him anytime. They are trying to fake his death so that because in 2 more years, I have evidence that could put him in prison because he was duping people at this casino in New Jersey. So Trump is friends with the FBI. So I believe the FBI will fake his death. They said the Iranians are about to kill Trump. He said he's so afraid. You know, and for someone that's so afraid that the Iranians are about to kill him, I'm sorry for the noise. So this Trump may be afraid of me. I'm a Nigerian. I used to go to his hotel in 2011. And they were they adulterated the casino machine, they were stealing money from customers. I recorded everything, and they got me, the police, to chase me out of the hotel, but I saved all the evidence. So now he's afraid. You know, he became president after that. So he's afraid in 2 more years he's going to be out of office, and the prosecutor in New Jersey, even if he deports me, they could find me and make me testify against them. So he's planning to fake his own death. He's been saying the Iranians are going to kill him. It's me referring to, because I have enough evidence to put him in prison in 2 more years, and he's not going to come out of prison. It's going to be life imprisonment because he was duping many people in his casino, putting in a machine that was stealing money. I recorded everything, you know. So he said those Iranians, they are scums. They are all crazy. He's using American speech called Leonardo. You could be talking about somebody, but pretend you're talking about somebody else. So my father used to have a mental issue in Nigeria. My mother also, they locked her in the mental ward. They've also locked up in the mental ward in America. So he said those Iranians, they're crazy. So all of them are crazy. So it's me he's referring to. So he said they're going to kill him soon. And for someone that said that he's afraid the Iranians are going to kill him soon, and he was exposed and said, you know, he just returned back from Turkey, and he was telling the press he had to do a stopover in England and tell the Air Force to bring him a second plane. Why is he exposing everything about himself? So he had to leave, you know, so he was afraid that the Iranian would shoot his plane down. So as he was leaving Turkey, he went to England and stopped over in England, and he ordered the Air Force to bring him a second plane. Why is he telling his own secret for somebody so afraid of the Iranian? So he's lying. They're planning to fake his death, you know, so that in 2 years' time I won't be able to get him arrested when he gets out of office for duping many people in his casino, and me also. He owes me money. They didn't pay me out the money I won, and I'm sleeping on the street while he's making billions of dollars, you know. So they're planning to fake his death, and they have something called a witness protection program. They say when they want to put you in the witness protection program in America, the FBI will fake your death, tell everybody you died, and they will give you a mask, and they may move you to another country. So this Trump may deport himself to another country. See how karma works? And fake his own death. Just to avoid me testifying against him in 2 more years. Because he duped me in his casino in New Jersey. So I want to go to court. That I want to get my money now. He's saying the Iranians are about to kill him. So, you know, and I want the court to appoint me the head of immigration. Because he owes me money, he said he wants to deport all the Africans. U.S. Senator Schumer in 2017 said he told them to come for a secret meeting at 1 a.m. And he said he wants them to change the law to deport every African, even those that have a green card or those that have a U.S. passport. And he said Africa is a shithole. And the U.S. Senator said they all left. You know, he's afraid of going to court against me, because the number one defense I would give is he's trying to deport me because he owes me money. You know, so the best way is trying to kill me also. And he was doing a press conference, and he was telling people if he dies, he's going to take me with him. It's not going to be only him. So they're planning to fake his death, and they're going to send somebody to kill me also. A U.S. Senator warned them. Said they have information Trump is trying to kill certain people. He shouldn't do it. Mark Kelly and Trump told that senator to shut his mouth. So they've been sending people to abuse me. A woman just came, I'm a gay person. A woman just came on the train and she was rubbing her buttocks on me. So the train has a spy camera. She's a black woman. She may be an assassin. They're trying to get me angry. Yesterday I was sitting down eating. This white guy came and stood on top of the chair I was sitting in, and he was saying, "Please eat my ass. Please eat my ass," as I was eating. So they're sending people to get me angry, and they want to beat me dead. So their CIA have already hired assassins. A woman I'm a gay Nigerian. I was born a male, I'm trying to become a woman. A woman just came and started rubbing her buttocks on me while I was sitting there. There's a spy camera on the train. I'm recording everything. So they've already hired the assassins. You know, They've been following me around, trying to fight me. So please, US, I'm taking the US immigration to court that they need to, and this Trump is trying to deport a lot of immigrants also, so there won't be any immigrants left to even match for me when they kill me. So I want the court to hand over the immigration to me. A prophet told me a long time ago, I was still in immigration court. He said God showed him I'm going to become the head of immigration. I didn't believe it. George Bush was still president. Around 2004, a prophet from Nigeria came all the way from Belgium. He said he saw me in the dream in Belgium. So I want to go to court. There's a law in America called Section 1986. If you can allege they are misusing any agency in America, the court can appoint you as the head of that agency. So please go to my Cash App NYC Homeless. They're hiring assassins to try to kill me, and I want to tell the court everything and to let me become head of immigration and to be in charge of deportation. Because this Trump is using the deportation process to silence immigrants like me. My mother was a citizen, she got me a green card, but this Trump has been deporting many people green card. And they've been hiring people who tried to assassinate me, like that woman that was working at Butter's Family. I think Al-Qaeda is helping them hire all these assassins, especially the black ones. Even the US prosecutor said Trump telling them to drop their Adam case sounds like a bribery for some future crime. And since the courts agreed to drop the case, the black Americans are really trying to beat me up. They've been trying to beat me up anywhere I go. They try to start a fight with me. So Eric Adam is a bad man, he's a bad boy that went to prison at 12 for prostitution. So they said he's a man, he has a connection, all the gang, so behind him, anytime white I'm so thirsty, I'm not drinking they said it. They're going to keep me alive. I'm always drinking alcohol. I'm drinking water, it's not alcohol. I see the serial number and you can see the chill. I got it from the fridge in the store. You can see the price there also, $2.50. So everything I'm saying is from, and I wouldn't be lying about the US president. I'm a Nigerian common. You know, especially Trump. I'm posting this online. Please donate to my Cash App and WhatsApp or through my through real money transfer. I need to go to court. The lawyers here refused to help me. My mother was also trying to kill my mother. You know, so this is the Wild Wild West. Even Iran said Trump attacking them. He named the operation Operation Fury. And he said those Iran said they believe that the war is about something else. It's not about them. You know, and he's been using the war to send messages to taunt me. He attacked them on February 28th. My birthday is on the 8th. You know, and people are saying they're going to replace me, kill me. So it's 2-8. So they're going to, you know, claim I was adopting children, and they're going to have many people inheriting money from my state as my replacement. So a black American pastor told me the number 8 is a very strong number spiritually. You know, and they killed my friend on the 17th of July. I was born on July 8th. He said not only number 8, number 17 is also strong spiritually because we had 1 and 7. God always had numbers together, and 1 and 7 was 8. You know, so they said Trump attacked Iran on February 28th. And he called the Operation Fire and Fury. And they've been trying to get me angry. This had a plan to shoot me dead. Because if you're fighting, the police can come and shoot you dead. You know, and the Iran issued a press statement that the war is suddenly attacked them even though they were about to negotiate peace. And the Iran said they don't believe the war is about them, it's about something else, and only Trump knows what it's about. But no country is telling the whole truth. I don't know why, you know, because I guess they don't want to be associated with me because I'm gay and they believe it will make them mediocre. So this woman, anytime I'm about to use the bathroom, she sits here all day long. Anytime I'm about to use the bathroom, she go and use her bag to block. I normally put my bag where she puts her bag. She normally sits over here, you know. So she's like the black American woman. They hire a lot of black American. I think Erica Adam hired her, you know. Anytime I want this bathroom. And the other day I came here, some MTA worker, like on July 8th, my birthday, some MTA worker maybe. So they're locking up all the good bathrooms. The number one bathroom, the door always opens. That number one bathroom, the door, anybody can open the door on you. You know. So she always waits till I'm about to use the bathroom and she puts all her back there. I normally put my bag. You know. Yeah, also. And they're trying to create a commotion for people to be touching my bag. They said during the Olympics in France, I believe around 2022, people were claiming they were getting bedbugs from touching other people's bags at the airport. So they want to, they say they're going to kill me and steal money from my state. Any lawsuit money I get from immigration, arresting me for it. You know, so they always want my bag to hang out loosely so people can be touching it, bumping into it. You know, they know after I finish using the bathroom, I normally go and post videos online. So they can claim, you know, before I posted videos, I left my bag, they all caught bedbugs. And they listen with the money I got, you know. You know, I always post videos online begging for money. So she's a black American, I'm a Nigerian. I normally keep my bag over here so that, you know, people wouldn't. I always tie it with a rope, the pole there. So, you know, she waits here all day. When I'm about to use the bathroom, you know, and yet, you know, on my way here, a woman was rubbing her buttocks on me while I was sitting down on the train. A black woman. I'm a gay Nigerian. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm a gay Nigerian, so they're trying to provoke me. So they're going to get me angry and kill me. Trump may have delegated Eric Adams. I used to go to Trump's hotel in 2011, and they duped me Atlantic City, Trump's casino. So I have evidence against them for him duping me. And so the other bathrooms, they have good doors, but number one bathroom, it doesn't have a good door. It doesn't look good. People can open the door on you while you're in there. So excuse me, can I use another bathroom?
The other three are closed. The only one available right now is one.
Yeah, the door don't look good.
Papa, can you use another bathroom?
I'm a woman.
Right now.
Huh?
Go ahead. Only number one right now.
Only number one?
I'll make sure nobody goes in.
Yeah, please.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Yeah. This is how the door's supposed to lock. You're supposed to press this and it's supposed to turn red. If you don't turn red, and then come open. Oh, see? It's not turning red. I'm pressing it so long. It's supposed to turn red when you press it on red. And you can just pull the door open on me. So they know after I use the bathroom here and go and record videos begging for money. And say they can steal any money from you by claiming, you know, you abuse them on the way to record your video or post your video and they need some of the money as a product of a crime. So this had to plan to say, so I didn't need the bathroom journey. So, and if they try to say a better bathroom, they call the police on me. They have a better bathroom at the Grand Station. Let's call the police on me there also. Break the door open to drag me out. So they're abusing me, trying to say, we're going to steal every money from me. Do any means necessary.